Hi, I'm Karl Thomson from StorageCraft. Today I'm doing a quick tutorial on promoting a snapshot. So basically what we're finding is that there's a lot of interest in the OneXafe immutable snapshot. So this is the ability to protect all of the data on the OneXafe every 90 seconds. It's completely immutable so that ransomware can't get in there and corrupt that data or be maliciously corrupted. And the really cool thing is it's really easy for users to right click on files or folders to access the Windows previous versions. But in terms of a complete network share, you could have hundreds of terabytes encrypted, and OneXafe has the ability to instantly promote one of those snapshots. So that's what we're going to dig into today. And to do this, the admins will need to use the console. So that's what I want to take you through. So just jumping into one system here, I've got a couple of OneXafe clusters. I've got a particular one here that we're going to look at today with a relatively large share on it. This is its local IP on the network. So what I want to do first is just show you under the reporting the particular share here I'm going to look at is this public share. So it's got 27.4 terabytes of usage on it. And if we go and actually look at that, I'll browse to that cluster and go into that public share. In this particular folder here, I've got a bunch of data in there. And let's say that ransomware got in here and corrupted this, modified all the headers or corrupted the files, or it got deleted or something's gone wrong. There's a huge amount of data there. So just over 27 terabytes in that folder. So that share, for all intents and purposes, could have a problem. Now, if I jump over to support.storagecraft.com, I'm just going to revert back to the user guides page and access the OneXafe user guide. And what I'm looking for in here is the section for the exa console command. So this is the command line interface for the OneXafe. So in there, section 15 on the current guide. And in here is a whole section on what we have available around the snapshots and shares and so forth. So if I just scroll down to share contents, the clone's actually at the start of it. So we've got the option to clone a share. So that's the live share, make an instant copy of that. It doesn't matter if it's hundreds of terabytes, it will instantly clone a copy to a new share name. So that's great for, sandpit type environments. But what we're going to want to look at is how to promote a snapshot in the event of a corruption. So what I'm going to do is jump into, I'm just going to use PuTTY here. Basically, I want to SSH into that host. So there's that IP of the machine on SSH. I'm going to go open, log in as admin, and your password. So that will be set up during provisioning. Now I want to go into shares. I think it's share. Now, the first thing we can do here, just following this, is list. So that's just going to confirm all of the available shares. So I'll go list. And we can see here the public share that I'm referring to. So what I'm looking at now is the snapshot options here. So I'm going to go snapshot, list, and then public, because that's the share name. And these are all of the available snapshots that have been taken when there's been changes into the share. So I can see here, this is the snapshot ID here. Now, before I get started in the next command to promote that snapshot, there's one other thing we need to do is just enable local share management. So currently the shares are being managed by one system. What I want to do is just go enable to allow me to promote a share from the command line. So now I'm going to go snapshot, promote, public, because that's the share name, and then the snapshot ID 13474. That's the current one. In fact, I'll go back one, for example, 13473. So I'm going to promote back to this one. Let's say hypothetically this current one's got corrupt. We want to roll back to there. And then I just choose the name of the new share. So I'll just call it public 2, for example. So let's go enter. And that's it. It'll take generally a couple of seconds to instantly promote that snapshot to a whole new share. Now, the cool thing is there's no copying of all this data. There's no time to recover. And because it's all deduped data, it doesn't take up any extra space to do this. So very, very quick and easy process. In fact, that is now already done. So just the last thing to remember, and I always like to do while I'm in here, is just go disable. So that now allows me to go back and continue to manage in my one system console. So just going back to the share here that we're in, if I go back to the actual cluster itself, Let's just make a bit more room. We can see there's the original public share, and I guess I'd probably just need to give it a couple of seconds. In fact, here we go, it's already here now, public 2. So there's the share it's just created after I did a refresh. There's that data folder that I had that had a large amount of data in there, but as you can see, it's all there. It's being promoted. I've instantly recovered, in this case, 27 terabytes. It would make zero difference if it was hundreds of terabytes. So very, very powerful feature with the OneXafe. All right, well, that's really what I wanted to show you. Thanks for your time.